Live from New Orleans, 2K Sports proudly brings you NBA basketball from the home of the Pelicans. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Well, it was the New Orleans Pelicans in their last game losing to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's Ewing outside for Davis, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Takes a step back. Here's Garnett. Rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Davis has the open look. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Davis has got 5 points so far.
It's always a good sign when the three is falling for Davis. It really opens up the rest of his game.
And here's Garnett. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, the fifth player in NBA history to log more than 50,000 minutes. KG still getting it done inside.
Now here's ball to the inside. Ewing can't get it to go.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Rebounded by Knox.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Here's Murray. Makes it off the glass.
Pounding it in the paint there. Murray doing it all.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Ball.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Second team foul.
And here are the Pelicans now, trailing by 2. Here's Murray. Rebounded by Knox.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. He has 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Davis. Nowitzki with the rebound. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Clippers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Number 25, A.J. Mitchell.
Now the Clippers with it. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Nowitzki outside. Here's Ivasic. Pelicans pull it in.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And again, no good by the Clippers. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Just great anticipation from Dirk, playing his cards right on the defensive end, comes through with the rejection.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
This one for 3. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him. Not a lot falling for him in this quarter.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Goes up from the top of the key. That miss is his 4th this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Pelicans have been all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And Garnett with the slam.
Well, posterizing defenders for over 2 decades now. Garnett, yeah, he can still do this.
Pass to Bull. Seconds left to play here in the first. Outside, Ball. 6 to shoot. A 3-pointer, no good. Down low. Here's Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
24.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
For 3 points, Harrington. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Hole with it. Pass to Beal. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kevin Garnett.
We can talk about all the things that Bradley Beal brings to the table on the offensive end, and in this instance, he simply draws contact. Beautifully done.
You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
First team foul.
Here's Garnett. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Ball up top. Out to Ewing. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Trey Murphy gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
It's Garnett on the wing. 6 points for him.
And Ewing, also a dependable defender. Terrific at taking away space from shooters and just trying to make them uncomfortable.
Now, here's Sexton. Still scoreless. Here's Ball. Garnett with the block. And they get it back. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ewing. Second chance shot. That shot misses. Nice D from Porzingis. Pass to Garnett. It's hauled in by Ewing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Here's Garnett. Bol making his last shot. Here's Knox. Oh!
My goodness.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Pass to Harrington. And Harrington throws it down.
Gives a team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Los Angeles leading by 9. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And that one drops for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Porzingis following the miss by Bol. Pass to Garnett. Over Sexton. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hands.
Pelicans trailed by 13. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Ball no good. Now the Clippers with it. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Here's Knox. Back to Porzingis. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Porzingis with the rebound. Clippers leading by 13. Lets it go from deep. Knox misses.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Right side, DeRozan. The open look here for Sexton. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Well, this is what you call finding angles to come off in the catch-and-shoot situation. Nice job by Colin Sexton.
No good with the layup. Pelicans trailed by 10. Driving to the basket. Sexton on the wing. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers going into the break with a 10-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Right back after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here's Mitchell. Scoreless thus far. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Patrick Ewing. What's the news there, David?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Pelicans. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for him. But he's not letting it slow him down out there, and he's going to give it a shot. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
Looking to end his cold spell. Pass to Nowitzki. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And here is Los Angeles now. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Pelicans trailed by 12. Now, here's Bull. Outside for Davis. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Davis has got 7 points.
Yeah, even though Davis can create for himself, you love to see him get set up in rhythm.
Fades. The offensive rebound.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And 2 physical points for Murray, mixing it up down low.
Now Mitchell, still without a basket. Here's Nowitzki. Christie with the rebound. Here's Murray. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Mr. Porzingis.
This is not the big guy you want to foul. Kristaps Porzingis, an excellent free throw shooter.
This is his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for Porzingis. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Here's Christie. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Over to the wing. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Murray. He's got 8. Tries to save it. They grab their own miss. Misses off the left iron.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Mitchell wide open. Drops one in from the wing. Mitchell's got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Bates to the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis inside. And a missed layup.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Here's Davis. Outside for Murray.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's Ewing in the corner. Murray surveying the D. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. Los Angeles leading by 12. All alone. And it comes off the front of the rim. 1:39 left in the third quarter of the game. And it's Murray with the chain.
And getting a lane. Murray so good at just finding the crack in the defense.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Both teams deciding to change it up. And here is Harrington to the paint. And the basket by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 4 points in the quarter.
Always the size advantage. The great timing as well from Dirk Nowitzki.
Murray outside. Just 5 to shoot. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Here he goes. And Harrington throws it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And Murray's got the ball here for New Orleans. 11-point game. Right wing. From deep. Got a hand on it. Here's Knox. He has 6. Nowitzki outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Nowitzki's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Los Angeles.
49.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Pelicans trailed by 14. Here's Ball. The shot's good.
What a... by LaMelo Ball, thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Here's Knox. Inside, Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Ball with the bucket.
Well, this is exactly what you want from LaMelo Ball, attacking the rim off the drive.
Pass to Knox. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Pelicans trailed by 12 from the arc. Right side, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Now this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
Got that one up quick.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. 4th foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
Final quarter of play. About a minute and a half off the clock into it. Shoots the 3. Pelicans pull it in. Outside, Beal. New Orleans moving it around. Clock at 6. For 3. Garnett grabs the board. Clippers leading by 13. Pass to Ivasic. For the three. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Bull. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lob pass to Garnett. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
He's in such a good rhythm offensively tonight. KG turning back the clock.
Here's Ball. Harrington with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Natty for three. To the paint. Stolen by Ball. Davis drives in. It's Beal on the wing. The three. Good on the three-point shot.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
Ball from long range. Clippers leading by 13. And he drives in. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
First team foul. Shooting for LA. Number 3. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And the Clippers making a change here. And he sinks the second. Here's Ball.
2 minutes.
Murray outside.
2 minutes.
Excellent D there from Garnett. Here's Los Angeles now. Shot from the wing. And it goes down 2 points.
3. Assist run.
A minute 50 left in the game. Murray outside. A three ball. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Number 2.
Clippers leading by 16. Pass to Harrington. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
Hey, DB, what do you make of Colin Sexton's nickname, Young Bull?
Kevin, I think it's a very apt moniker because this guy is relentless. He attacks you with his defense. He's going to come at you with a ton of youthful energy, and he will not back down.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Clippers.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kevin Garnett.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Lets it go from 11. Count it, good.
3.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Garnett with the block.
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the way it came.
Driving in, and he dunks it down. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Murray from deep three-point territory. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. That one falls for Harrington. And so he hits both. So the Clippers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer.